Hi, welcome. In this video, I'd like to talk about service dog training as it relates to continuing to meet the needs of the owner. And here recently, dealing with a couple situations with dog owners who have high levels of need by way of PTSD. And again, this is where, again, accommodating the needs of the owners as you move through a process. And again, this can be one of those challenges that you have to kind of deal with, which recognizes the ongoing need of the individual, but at the same time, by way of the process itself, in terms of establishing a standard. And again, this is where the whole issue of me taking a dog for a 2-week period of time sometimes needs to be modified. It needs to be adjusted, which is a situation I'm dealing with right now with Sadie. And in fact, I'm going right now to a service dog consult with another potential individual for service dog training, where she's already made it known that she does need her dog, to support her through a process. But beyond just the kind of 2 weeks coming with me, beyond that, having the dog with her in a consistent way. So I'm going to meet her right now to kind of talk through that, to look at if I can make some modifications in terms of just going to the individual's home, if that can work out. And so understand that depending on the type of situation I'm dealing with, it really comes down to how much control a dog's holding, what the current state of the relationship is, to decide whether or not I can offer some sort of accommodation that way. With Sadie, everything's going great. I can do that. We're in really good shape. Things have come along really, really well. Made lots of progress. We're actually ahead of schedule, so to speak. So this is where, again, showing up today, having Sadie actually go back with her owner, where Sadie was scheduled to stay with me for the 2 weeks, but again, needing that type of accommodation, which is totally understandable. Understand, this is really, recognizing where people are at. People need that support, because just because you're doing a 4-month process doesn't mean that things just stop. That you don't need that, the individual doesn't need that support, that they can deal with those 2 weeks that the dog's away, even in terms of coming for training, which owners will do, come to me while I have the dog, but even beyond that, with really needing the dog there at a very high level. So again, all to say that these are things that you deal with. These are things that you have to recognize. You need to make the adjustments to make it work out. It may mean the process has to go longer in some cases. That could be a possibility. Or just really make sure that you're really showing up at the person's home like a lot, to get that training in, which can be more difficult because there's a big difference between me having the dog full time doing the training and going to someone's home, getting that level in. So, but again, it's all about the current state of the relationship, the process itself, those things all factor in. So again, I'm going to meet another individual right now to have this conversation, part of the consult, to see exactly, to assess the dog, how much control the dog's already holding, and kind of go forward from there. Thanks for watching.